Hey, what's up my freaks and geeks? It's Madison and welcome back to another Larptastic vlog. So this event is called As Cold as Ice. It is Saturday, it's around like the early afternoon. So a lot happened. Friday night, what ended up happening was someone had been captured, and so we went to go get them back. It was in this place called the Labyrinth. We fought a bunch of undead, I believe. I believe it was undead. A lot of us were dead because they would death us and then they raised us as undead. Like, it was a mess. It was a hot mess. But we made it through, and apparently the slasher came, and the slasher is a villain from last season, and they stabbed 2 people, and now their spirits seem to be kind of half out of their body, half in. After that, oh wait, before that though, we had a conversation with the Drake, and they told us they're basically making this lacquer or something. I'm not quite sure, but it's for blacksmithing, and you dip your sword in it and it becomes super powerful, because we are going to be fighting a greater ice drake. And if you guys don't know what drakes are in my game, they are dragons, basically. Almost dragons, but not quite. And so when they're greater, that means they're even more powerful, and this one Nim is coming back, so we have to kill her. So we only get a one-time use, so we're trying to get everything to make it even more powerful than it is right now. Then we dealt with Flip-Flop. Flip-Flop was something from a couple mods ago. He's a necromancer who goes from being human, and then you kill him to greater undead. I got waylaid and deathed and paralyzed. It was bad, but they stopped the ritual, grounded it, so we kind of figured out what he was doing. They're trying to bring the slasher back, apparently. That was Friday night. Today, there were woods are live, so we went out, ran around in the woods a bit. We found a couple mob boards. That's fun. I ended up losing my pouch with my soul, and I lost all my gold I got. I had like 10 gold in there. I was gonna put it away, but because I have a giant hole in my pouch right now, I have to sew it up because all my gold fell out, and they said next time all you're getting back is your life tag, because I have my item tags in there. So that would mean I would lose my magic sword, my arcane armor, my shield, because I dropped it because it fell into my stat. So I'm kind of upset I lost the gold, but again, it was on me. Also, my in-between game actions were very interesting. I'm currently going to go solve one soon. I'm trying to open up my pouch, sorry. And because Opal, who is like a big sister figure of Hazel's, so their racial enemy steals their sparks, so they no longer are Listani. And oh no, did that fall out of my pouch too? It did. Aw. I was gonna show you guys a symbol. I'll try and pop up a picture here. So that was the symbol. Hopefully I edited it in. And I've been showing it around. People aren't really sure because I was looking diverse. And that was carved on my door. And also before that, because I kind of got off track because I was looking for the thing, Opal, a big sister figure, got her spark stolen, and now she has wandered off, so Hazel's going to go try and find her. And I also found out the Panther Gast is coming out tonight, so that's fun. That's really all. We're gonna stab the Panther Gast with pitchforks. It's gonna be great. Well, I'll catch up with you guys tomorrow, tell you what happens, and hopefully I don't die. I'll see you then. Bye-bye. Hey guys, it's me. I am very exhausted. I'm home, if you couldn't tell. So a lot happened, but at the exact same time, I feel like I did nothing. I feel like I haven't accomplished anything, actually. So I'll go over the mob boards I was talking about earlier. So I investigated one, which was the music box one. There was one about a music box, music playing in the distance. So the town decided, you know what, this big dark fey creatures, all the new players should go on it, because they weren't interested. They were going to kill a phoenix, and so they thought it'd be fine, and they'd scale it down for the new players. Plot twist, they did, but we got really fucked. Bottom line, we got fucked. I was battle calling. First time ever battle calling. My friend Lauren told me I did like a poop job because I should have been more assertive, which is a problem I have in real life too. But literally, I thought it'd be like, oh, someone went crazy again, whatever. No. The actual man who makes the music box was there. The only reason most of us lived was because they felt bad for wiping out new players, so they gave us madness and told us to go back to the town and kill our friends. The plot master told us that he really wanted us to actually, how he intended it was we would wait for, oh god. Sorry, I broke my selfie stick, so I'm using my arm. I know how barbaric. But he told us that he intended to get us all to go back, wait for the town that was going on the other mod, and then all the new players to go apeshit on them. We had someone there though that was really powerful, that wasn't a new player, and so he just threw deaths at people. We fixed it before, but like everyone was down, someone resurrected. It was just bad. Like, I should have called a retreat, but like I thought we could hold it, and also I did not last long as a battle caller. And the other person who was battle calling, I believe, like I was told they were supposed to help me battle call, but they had never battle called either. And I believe once I went down, it just kind of, everything turned to shit. Fast. So that was a hot mess. So I also saw a Drake being born. It was really cute because they got one of the plot members' daughters. They had this little Drake costume, and so it was like this actual 3-year-old. And so like she grabbed packets and would throw them, and it would do like 200 or like lightning. But it was so adorable. Cutest thing ever. What else? We finished the quenching oil. We summoned like a flame lord. That was fun. And so we got a bunch of nice perks, and we fought Nim. So Nim was the Greater Ice Drake rebuilding, and we were supposed to kill her. So fun fact about Nim, the Greater Ice Drakes are basically like gods, like pretty much power level of a god. They were swinging for deaths. We had like, each got 1 life spell, but somehow none of us died. As much as I want to be, probably people, I'm not used more effects than they had. Like, people could have forgotten or something, but that was a mod meant to res people, and no one resurrected at all. And, like, I personally find that suspicious, but I'm not gonna pin it on anyone. It could have been just an honest mistake, you know? Because I don't want to go out blaming people and being like, oh, people cheated, because, like, I don't know that. I don't know what they had on card. I don't really care. It's in the past. We did it. I didn't really mess with them. I just kind of possumed, and then I would healing arts to get people to stop bleeding out. And after that we did some late night stuff. The Panther Gas came in. As much as I like the Panther Gas, I don't find it scary because it literally just sniffed us, and then when our friend accidentally bonked it with its sword, her sword, it just kind of started killing us, but then it obliterated one person once, but they had a cloak item, so they were fine, and then it just disappeared and continued sniffing us. I don't find it a very scary racial enemy personally, because it doesn't actively hunt us. It doesn't really do anything except stand there, and because it has no eyes, people could just bang their shields and it'll wander off in the other direction. So it's not really the scariest racial enemy. Also, people don't take it as a threat, similar to how they didn't take a threat as the man with the music box. We also, before we went to Nim, we saw a stone oracle. Hazel got a little pissy because one of the people, we were allowed to ask one question, which gave us the stone item we need, and then they got to ask a freebie, and they were going to ask for the last dark fey name we don't have. And so one person asked all the people who have dark fey curses to like skedoodle, which makes sense. Then she was like, hey, is anyone here pledged to Lunaris? And Hazel raised her hand. So a friend of Hazel's raised her hand. One guy named Valis, who made a deal to save his life and has part of Lunaris, and she said, okay, I need you guys, like, have any of you made a deal? And so most of us had, and she's like, okay, you need to leave. And so we got kicked out, and it was because apparently Lunaris, since he's the Fae of knowledge and secrets, she didn't want him knowing, but they are bound by rules. They can't mess with stuff like that, first off. Second off, what's he going to do? Help us by getting rid of the dark fae? So Hazel was a little pissy at that. We did some late night sneaking. So basically it was like, there's an old mini putt course in one of the fields, but they tore up the little hole mini putt things, so there's gravel there. So basically we would go in, the gravel things represented like hidey nooks, and there'd be about 3 or 4 feet in between them. So our sneaking was us being like peeking out, no one's there, clink 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 clink, hide in next hole, wait, no one there, clink 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 clink. And so we went to get one of the soul orb things that had we found the machine was there, and it was like literally 3 feet away. We got 2 orbs that Memo had dropped when she went into a grove, and we found out that they were trying to break into the grove, but they couldn't because Golden Silk was stopping them. But we got 5 people and 2 more spheres that they can't use, so that was good. And then Sunday we just went out and stopped some ogres from entering circles because for some reason Celestial Guild didn't deal with the circles even though they knew about them, so now they became a problem. And that's really it. Hazel asked around about the symbol. She didn't find out much. People recognized it, but it was apparently the center of an eye, a traitor legion. But that doesn't really match up with what she was researching into. So in between gathers, I'm going to research into the symbol. I'm going to go look for Opal, and I'm gonna probably spread stories about Golden Silk, but I'm not sure. I hope you guys liked the recap, and I'm sorry I'm so sweaty and gross and stuff. I didn't get any footage because it rained. Also, there weren't many crunchies for me to do that. But yeah, I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye!